Hey everybody, it's Toddzilla here again with Joza Auto War Clan. I want to make a quick video regarding an attack I made actually in the last war that we had against 3 Black Stars. Actually a very good clan here, but the thing I wanted to focus on for this video was just the idea of not panicking during your attacks. I know it's something that all of us at one time or another have had happen. Me more so than maybe some other people. But on this attack, came with about a half hour left in this war, and we really needed at least 2 stars on here, which I did get. But I had a very good opportunity to get 3 stars on this particular attack. However, I panicked in a sense on my last heal that I had here. So we can see I ran at this base with 8 Valks, 17 Hogs, 8 Wizards, 4 Wall Breakers, a Golem, and a Golem in my CC. The whole plan is to come with a kill squad to get that Archer Queen. And once some of those defenses are focused in on my kill squad, I'll sprinkle in my Hogs to take care of a bunch of the defenses. I notice here there's not a super good chance for any double bombs, at least within those first 3, 4, 5 defensive buildings there. So we'll take a look at this, and then I'll pause it actually when I get close to the panic mode and kind of tell you what not to do. Also, there was another mistake here I made when I funneled. My whole plan was to have my golems go to that cannon, have my wizards, just 4 or 5 wizards funnel, and then once that funnel was set up on the outside, I would send my royals in to the cannon there. And then once that's all taken out, I wanted to drop my, or even before it was taken out, I wanted to drop the wall breakers in here. And after I dropped my royals, I had planned to send my wall breakers in to break through this little T-joint here to get in those 2. And then the plan was to throw a jump spell down on that elixir storage, and that'll allow my Valkyries, which I was planning on putting down after my royals, to path right in. As soon as the Archer Queen starts attacking any other units, your Barb King and any nearby Valkyries will actually switch aggro. So you'll see I drop my royals. My next plan is to drop those wall breakers. I actually fat fingered it, and I dropped all the rest of my wizards, or at least 2 of them there. I still wasn't on the wall breakers. You can see I dropped the other 4 wizards, which I didn't mean to do, and that may have cost me 3 stars as well in this attack, as you can see later on. But see my wall breakers go in there. They open up that T-joint. I send in my Valkyries. Not all of them even went in either. Throw down my jump spell. Luckily the Archer Queen was outside already, so my Valks went over there, destroyed her along with my Barb King. Everything jumps in, and I sprinkle in my Hogs. So I got a lot of ability to get into the core there with a lot of DPS with my Valkyries and everything. You can see them take out that that air defense, and then they go in and they start taking out some of the defenses in there. My Hogs trigger a double bomb. Not all of them died somehow. Then I sent in the rest of the Hogs I didn't use there, and there's where that bad heal came in. I panicked right away, and just looking at what I had up here, if I would have waited just a little bit and placed that heal a little bit further north, maybe a second or 2 later, none of my Hogs were in super big threat of dying, other than maybe this one here with the bomb and the Tesla showing up. However, if I would have waited a little bit on that heal and then tossed it down maybe right now by the Archer Tower and the Tesla and the mortar there, I would have probably healed up all 3, 4 Hogs that were left there, and they would have taken out this Archer Tower quicker while those other units were focused on my Golem. And you can see I just have the one Hog left that's trying to go through everything. And for those of you who don't know, when these golems split into the golemites, the defensive buildings actually will target new troops. If there's one closer than the golemite, they'll retarget to the closest troop. So that's actually what ends up happening here. That archer tower did just enough damage to take out that golem and killed my hog after it exploded. And that may have even cost me the 3 stars. So not doing the proper heal up there. I sent it down a little too early, and I sent it too far to the south, and I wasn't able to keep those hogs alive. If those hogs were alive, they would have killed that archer tower a lot quicker, and they'd be going around killing some of these buildings here. And I'll just fast forward. I ended up getting a 90% on here, but I would have had over a minute and a half for my hogs to go around and my archer queen to go around and get all these buildings, which almost certainly would have led to a 3-star instead of a 90% 2-star. So the moral of the story is, don't try to panic, or try not to panic, I guess, when things don't go your way. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go over that replay again real quick and pause it for you before I throw that spell down, and just kind of show you if I would have waited and just got my bearings together, because I wasn't necessarily paying attention to my hogs at that point. I just saw that there was a double bomb that went off. I was about to kill them, and I rushed a little bit. So right now they're going in to kill the archer tower. They're down there, and there's where I throw my heal down. Just looking at what's even doing damage out there, it's just this wizard tower and a Tesla, pretty much. That's not going to bring your hogs down very fast. I mean, those maxed out wizard towers do a decent amount of damage, but hogs have, quite a bit more than what these wizard towers have. So it's going to take a few wizard tower hits to even kill those hogs. If I hold on to that heal and maybe throw it down, in the corner by this elixir storage, then it's being protected from all these archer tower hits and that wizard tower later on, even though that wizard tower actually didn't kill any of my hogs. But if I had thrown that heal down now, these hogs would have had a lot more life coming into this archer tower and mortar, and they would have been still alive after the sequence of events over here with the archer tower and my golemites not getting targeted. So with that in mind, just don't panic during your war attacks. Take the 1 or 2 seconds to gain your bearings before you decide to do something like that. The placement to that heal was not very good. Regardless, if it would have been higher, perhaps those hogs stay alive as well. But the main point is just try not to panic, and hopefully you can have a little bit better success. Luckily for this particular war, we did win by 2 stars, so me not getting the 3 stars on this number 1 in this war didn't end up costing us, but just something to keep in mind. We will be posting videos later about from this war. It's actually a very good war. These guys had very nice defensive anti-3-star bases, and we did 3-star quite a few of them. This one should have been 1, but it wasn't, due to me kind of panicking on that heal. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the future. Thank you.